Hi, James Shrika here with WealthWatch Advisors. Just wanted to come back and give a quick market update. So last week on Wednesday, the new tariffs went into effect. That lasted roughly 12 hours before Trump came out and put a pause on the big hikes that we had seen and just went with a 10% across the board tariffs like his original plan was that he had come out with, and only kept the large tariffs on China at that point. And so that still caused some turmoil, but even as of this morning, on the 14th, we're still seeing positive signs that they're in communication with China and trying to come up with a good deal. A lot of major Wall Street firms have come out with new price targets on the S&P 500 as revisions to what they had put out in December of last year and early January. Most firms were in the 6,500 to 7,100 range on the S&P, implying a roughly 15 to 20% gain. Now a lot of firms are coming in around the 5,600 to 6,100 range, which would imply anywhere from a negative 5% to a positive 3 to 4% gain on the year based on where we started at right around 5860. So since we had 20+% years in 23 and 24, that still is in general over a 3-year timeline. You're still looking at over a 12.5% compounded annual return, which is a good respectable return. It's a far cry from what we were expecting at the beginning of the year, but that still does imply anywhere from a 3 to 10% gain from where we are today, which could be at the end of the year, again, a small loss to a very small gain. And I think honestly, with everything going on as investors, we can definitely count that as a win. The main things that we're looking at and keeping an eye on is, does the U.S. strike a favorable deal with China? Right now they're putting out things that are providing exemptions on certain tariffs, things that predominantly impact tech, which is causing a pretty good rally in the NASDAQ today. Overall, just want to let people know we are keeping an eye on this. Please call if you have questions. Happy to sit down and have a conversation. And right now, again, the one thing I think we can be certain of or count on is additional volatility. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility by any means, but I do think that we are headed in the right direction. I don't know that we will have stellar returns this year like we've had the past few years, but I also don't think we need to get completely derailed like we thought was going to happen just as of a few weeks ago with the hard stance that had come out from the White House. So just wanted to give everybody that market update, and we look forward to having future conversations.